Hey guys, Mr. P here from JJTutoring Center in Dumont, New Jersey. I'm back with some more free SAT help, and today we are going over my first word list. Okay, now I'll explain how I made the word list. Okay, this book is absolutely your friend. This is your Bible if you're taking the SAT. What this is the book written by the College Board. The people actually wrote the SAT. And most of the time, these are actual SATs that have been given out in the past. Now, people ask me, my clients always ask me, what's the best way to improve your vocabulary? And the hard reality of it is that you have to study word lists. You have to add about 300, 400, 500 words. Mastery of those words, so every time you see them you know what they mean, to your vocabulary in a short period of time. There's no shortcut to this. There's a lot of products out there, like maybe a book about vampires with SAT words in it and all types of products. They say the easy way to SAT vocab. Yeah, the easy way is not going to get you a mastery of 300 words. Sitting there and studying them, making flashcards, bringing flashcards, bringing your word lists everywhere, putting the time in and actually studying words is actually going to do that. Now, the main words you're going to be focused on appear in this book. Okay, there's all types of products everywhere, and you do want to improve your vocab beyond this, but this is your core. The reason is, if a word has appeared on the SAT before, it is likely to appear again. So what you should do with this book is you go through it, every single section. You go through every single word, see if you know that word or not. If you do not know that word, that goes into your word list. Go through every test in this book. Once you go through that and assemble your list, that is your master list. Those are the words you absolutely have to know going to the SAT, because the chances of these words showing up again are very high, as opposed to words that appear in somebody else's SAT prep product. I'm not knocking any SAT prep product on the market. They're all great. Gruber, fantastic. SparkNotes, great. Any practice you get is great. But these words have a higher probability of showing up because it's the College Board. These are old SATs. Okay. Let's get to it, shall we? Corpulence. What's corpus? It's a body, right? But now you want to think of a big body, a whale that's washed up on shore, okay? Corpulence related to obesity, okay? When you say corpulence, you're like somebody or something that takes up a lot of space. Okay, most of the times refers to a person, but if you say the corpulence of the budget, it might be like an oversized budget. Okay, there's other ways to use words, but most of the times this is going to refer to a human being. Redolent. It smells great in here. It's like this is. You ever been to a pancake house that absolutely lights up your nasal passages, okay? Something that smells great. Okay, the morning dew of a freshly rained on forest, let's say. Cerebral. Okay. Any X-Men fans out there? X-Men? Cerebral cortex is a part of the brain, okay? So cerebral having to do with the brain. Harangue. Okay. To harangue is to bother, but to bother with a lecture. To harangue is to preach and talk and go on and on and on about something in a lecture, sometimes a formal lecture even, in front of a podium and in front of an audience. But it implies being bothersome and being like, you're a little bit annoyed by it, a little bit like, alright, enough already, I get it, Ma. I'm supposed to be home by a certain hour. I've heard this a million times, right? Harangue, to be bothersome, long, lectury, preachy, right? Imperious. Okay? Imperious is arrogantly domineering. Okay? Think of, I don't know if you guys are movie buffs or not, but if you think of the movie Gone with the Wind, okay, the character Brett in Gone with the Wind, okay, he's imperious. Imperious is somebody who tells other people what to do, kind of in an arrogant type of way. Inscrutable. Inscrutable, and you might see the word scrutiny in here, and it is, okay? However, inscrutable means something that is not able to be investigated. Now, maybe it's unable to be investigated because there was a fire that burned the whole building and all the evidence got burned, or it's something that happened so long ago that maybe we have this journal entry from Abraham Lincoln, but we can't tell if Abraham Lincoln was friends or enemies with this guy because, well, they're not allowed to ask him. And there's no other historical record that exists. Okay, so it's inscrutable. It's a mystery, right? But it's a mystery that cannot be solved because no new evidence is going to come into existence. Not enough evidence exists to figure it out. Convivial is like friendly and a bubbly personality. Okay, just like a good energy. It's a adjective that describes a person that has a good energy about them and goes through their day happy. Okay, happy, no negativity to them. Bubbly, right? Histrionic. The two ways I want to describe histrionic. And histrionics a lot of times have to do with acting or overacting, or like, you know, in basketball when somebody's driving to the basket and the defender falls on the floor and overdoes it to get the foul. Okay, that's histrionics. Okay, it's acting or overdoing it or over the top or a little bit like of a cartoony version of the actual reality. Also, histrionics refers to when you talk with your hands. Luigi, you're gonna have that pizza pie already, right? Histrionics. And our final word is solicitous. To solicit, you see sometimes at a business they'll have no solicitation. Okay? Solicit is to ask, and solicitous refers to a line of questioning, but it's a line of questioning that is of concern, of like, let's say, hey mom, I'm sleeping over Jay's house tonight, and we're going to a concert. It's like, what time's the concert going to be over? Where is it? Is it in New York City? Who's the parent that's going to be supervising you? Can I have her cell phone number? What time? How are you getting there? How are you getting back? Okay, and the questions are all of concern. A doctor, okay, you walk into the doctor's office. Hey, you know, it's like, has the swelling gone down? Have you been taking the medication that I recommended to you? What about your diet? Have you cut down the sodium like we talked about? Okay, did you add more fruits and vegetables to your diet? You're not eating at Burger King every day anymore, right? Okay, so it's a line of questioning. So it's an adjective, which has to do with asking a lot of questions and asking a lot of questions out of genuine concern, like, you know, I care about you. That's why I'm asking. I'm your doctor. I want to see you healthy. You know, that's what I'm paid to do, to keep you healthy. Okay? So, explanation of these words. You might want to make this into your word list and add these to your words. Periodically, we're going to go through this whole book. Okay? So this is the first word list. Word list number 2 is coming very soon. We're going through all the important words in this book. These are the core words you need to know for the SAT. They appear all the time. These have appeared in SAT before, and they will again. I don't know about next SAT, but these will be on an SAT again. I guarantee it. I'll see you next time.